Alrighty, my friends, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to play a break on the tune In the Gravel Yard by Blue Highway. This is going to be an intermediate level break, and if you want to go deeper into this and get the tabs for it, as well as get improvisational tips and deeper nuance into how to develop to play a break like this, to learn by ear. I'm going to be putting a lot of stuff, play different rhythms on my Patreon, but I'm going to teach you the break here on YouTube today. And this is a really fun tune to play. Blue Highway is so great. And, you know, whenever you listen to an album, you find a couple songs that are your favorites. I love this tune. It's so fun. It's just got such a driving vibe to it. So let me show you the break. And I'll show you kind of the advanced version, and then I'll give you a breakdown of a simple break that you can play over this tune. So check out the advanced version here. Okay, cool. So let's look at this tune. So first you want to look at the melody, right? These chop chords, you know, the B chop chord, the 4, you play 1, 4, you can play the 5 2 frets up from the 4. So you got 1, 4, 5. You can also play the 5 like this. It's good to learn how to go from 1 to 5 to 1 like that. So you're just moving the middle 2 fingers. And back and forth. So you learn that pattern and practice the back and forth so you can get from 1 to 5 to 1 really easy. You'll be doing that for the rest of your life. So try, work on that. But anyway, the tune. In the gravel yard with a number for my name, making little rocks out of big rocks all day. Oh, the work is mighty hard in the gravel yard. I'll never be a free man, so they say. Alright, we've got in the gravel yard with a number for my name, making little rocks out of big rocks all day. Show you my fingers. Oh, the work is mighty hard in the gravel yard. I'll never be a free man, so they say. So learn how to, get that melody in your head. In the gravel yard with a number for my name, making little rocks out of big rocks all day. Oh, the work is mighty hard in the gravel yard. I'll never be a free man, so they say. Now, whenever we learn a break, what are we doing? We're playing the melody. In the gravel yard, number for my name. This is all going to be based around this B minor pentatonic scale. So check this out. Learn this. Again, you can get the tabs for all this on my Patreon, deeper dives on the Patreon, but I'm going to give you as much info as I can give you here in the short videos on YouTube. So, 4th fret, this is the root. With the pentatonic scale, you have 5 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're back to the root. So there's a root there. There's a root there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Root. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Root. So that whole scale. And you can also play below the root there. Same way. Right, so that whole scale, that's going to be the outline for your melody. But if you look at the melody, just the basics of it, we're going to take this minor third, that minor third, and you're going to slide it up to the major third. In the gravel yard, in the gravel yard. And for yard, we're going to slide from the 1st fret to the 2nd fret, which is like a blues thing. In the gravel yard, if you need help with your down and up strokes, which most people do, um, I'll do more videos on that, and on my Patreon I have some good videos as well on like how to lock in with your down and up strokes, and I have a video as well coming out here on YouTube called "Rhythm is the Solution to Every Problem." So watch that video as well. But the down and up strokes are key. So if we were doing that, let's see. Let's just do a real basic break that's on the beat. In the gravel yard. Right? Those are just all downstrokes. In the gravel yard, number for my name. Just get that. Get the melody. In the gravel yard, with a number for my name. Making little rocks. Making little rocks, right? Minor third to the major third. And then we do the same thing here. So, making little rocks out of big rocks all day. So just get the basic part of the melody. So I'll show you here. I'll play just the first line. In the gravel yard, with a number for my name. Again. In the gravel yard, with a number for my name. You can play it as simply as that. I'm just starting by playing it really on the beat. That's not really the way you will want to play it in the end, but just learn the notes on the beat and then learn how to swing them. Right? Instead of in the gravel yard, you'd be like, in the gravel yard, da 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 da. You're going to need some upstrokes to make it swing like that. Da 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 da. So I'm just playing it straight for you to start so you learn the melody, and then we'll learn how to swing it later. So again, we got... That's the first line. So learn that and loop it with Strum Machine. You can sit down for 15 minutes and just loop that line so that you can get that melody in your head. I'm going to have a little sip here. Then move on to the second line. Okay, I'm going to show you here. What's the second line? Well, you look at the second line of Strum Machine and you look at the second line of the song, right? Making little rocks out of big rocks all day. Listen to this Blue Highway recording. It's so sick. Making little rocks out of big rocks all day. So then learn that line. So just learn those notes. I'll try to play it on the beat. Loop it. Making little rocks out of big rocks all day. Try it again. You know, I'd keep that loop going and work that out. But I'm just going to show you line by line here a break, and then I'm going to show you how to put it all together. So you get the first two lines, which we just got, and then you put them together and loop them. So I'm going to do that 2 times and show you. Gravel yard with a number for my name. Making little rocks out of big rocks all day. And then loop it. In the gravel yard with a number for my name. Making little rocks out of big rocks all day. Those are the first 2 lines. I'm going to show you line by line. At the end, I'm going to show you how to swing it so you can get it sounding like authentic, right? Like let's play it a little bit more simple. 1, 2, 3. Right? You can swing it a little bit more. teach you how to get that swing. In the gravel yard with a number for my name. That would be a swinging version of that break that I played for you. In the gravel yard with a number for my name. How do you get that swing? How do you get the downstrokes and upstrokes right? Join me on Patreon. I will do more lessons on that on YouTube, but I go super deep into it on Patreon. And I go a lot deeper into this break and a more advanced version as well. But let's go to line 3. Is similar, right, to line 1, and that's the cool thing in a bluegrass song. Sings repeat, right? The work is mighty hard in the gravel yard is the same melody as in the gravel yard with a number for my name. It's the same melody. Work is mighty hard, right? In the gravel yard, work is mighty hard. So you can use that same melody. You might phrase it a little bit differently, but start by just a basic phrasing, right? The work is mighty hard in the gravel yard. So you could just use this exact same phrase as the first line. So let me show you that. The work is mighty hard in the gravel yard. I'll show you. The work is mighty hard in the gravel yard. If I played that more straight on the beat, it would sound like this. The work is mighty hard in the gravel yard. All downstrokes. Work is mighty hard in the gravel yard. Okay, here's me swinging it a little bit using the upstrokes on the offbeat. Work is mighty hard in the gravel yard. It's more true to the melody. Or more true to the rhythm. Again, we'll come back to swing all of it later, but we're just learning the basic melody. Work is mighty hard in the gravel yard. Now, what's the last line, right? I'll never be a free man, so they say. You could use the same as the second line, right? So it's almost like you could do the, in the gravel yard, number for my name. And then for this one, we did making little rocks out of big rocks all day. Back to the first melody. Work is mighty hard in the gravel yard. And then back to the second melody. I'll never be a free man, so they say. Right, something like that. So I'll show you what that would sound like. Just putting it all together. So there's the whole break. You can loop that and just really try to get the melody under your fingers. Then you can start to learn how to nuance it a little bit. Again, I go deeper into this on my Patreon, but I'll give you a little taste. It's like if you learn this minor pentatonic scale, you can practice that scale over the tune, just, working on that, but you can also fill in the little blanks in between the melody with some riffing. So check it out. I'll do that for you. So here's the melody. In the gravel yard, with a number for my name. Riffing. In the gravel rain. Riff on the scale. play the melody. Riff on the scale. Okay, so you can learn how to start to improvise with this as well as the melody. But there's the basic melody that you can practice. And what I would do is I would loop it with Strum Machine. It's to set a 5-minute timer. Loop it with Strum Machine at a speed you can do it, and just leave it at that speed. Practice it for like as long as you need to. I do 15-minute timers, and I'll sit down and practice for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, whatever you can do. And then once I feel like I've got kind of the melody down, then I'll set it to auto speed up, and I'll set it to auto speed up 1 beat per minute every 2 repetitions. So every time it goes by twice, I would do it twice at 1 speed, and then it would go up by 1 beat per minute every time. And I'd just play that 100 times, 1,000 times, until it starts to really feel integrated into my beingness. So let me give you a forecast of where this can go. Like, you can learn this melody, but then you can really start to spice it up. And I'll show you. This is the transcription. I transcribed the mandolin break from Blue Highway. I forget who the mandolin player in that is. Is it Sean or Scott? He's fantastic. So I learned his break. I transcribed it. You can get the transcription tabs for that on my Patreon, as well as improvisational tips, as well as a bunch more tips and nitty-gritty, in-depth info and ways to practice on this song, the tabs and all that stuff. But here, I'll show you kind of where this can go. Is when the work is mighty hard in the gravel yard, I'll never be a free man, so they say. So lots we can do with the song. We can play the break note for note. We can learn to improvise, learn how to swing, play different rhythms, different ways to play the scale, use the blues note. Go into all this on my Patreon, but I hope this helps to get you started on this break in the gravel yard. And one more thing is when you play the melody in the gravel yard, it's always nice to do a pickup. A pickup means you play a couple notes before the melody starts. So instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4 in the gravel yard, you're going to play a couple notes before that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. In the gravel yard. So, slide from 2 to 4. Open on the A string there, and then back to 4. So that's how you open it up. That's the tune, guys. In the gravel yard. Such a fun one. Blue Highway is so sick. Such a great driving tune. So I hope this helps you get started on this break. Please subscribe to the channel to help me build this. Help me help you learn more music and learn it in more of a structured way and have like really in-depth lessons. It's really my goal with this channel is to give you as much value as I possibly can to help you play better and feel better about your playing and have more fun while you're playing and just understand music on a deeper level. So if you like that, please subscribe, like, share, hit the bell. And if you want to go deeper and you want like a lot more depth information on how to improvise, how to learn, how to practice, tabs for tunes, then you can go over to my Patreon. The link is in the description. Just starting to build that. So excited to have some new people over there. Thank you to the people that have joined so far, and thank you to the people that have joined me in these videos, and I just really appreciate all your comments and your love and your support. So with that, guys, I'm going to leave you there, and we'll see you in the next video.